All right, so today we're gonna talk a little bit about customization, man, because every time I do these videos, and definitely when I have an Android phone, you already know we got an iPhone, there is no customization going on over there. But when I do have an Android device, everybody always asks, what's the setup that I'm running? And I typically run the same setup regardless, whether it's a Samsung device, Google, OnePlus, no matter what it is, I'm usually running this same setup. So I wanna walk through it because I get this question asked so many times, and I'm pretty sure somebody even watching this video will ask what launcher and what icon pack I'm using. So I always love to do these separated videos just to show you how I have my Pixel or Android device set up. And we're just gonna go ahead and walk through it. We're gonna go over launcher, we're gonna go over wallpapers, we're gonna go over icon packs, and some of the shortcuts and different things that I have set up with my launcher. So let's go ahead and jump right into the phone itself. So as you see here, this is going to be my home screen. This is my home screen setup. This is kind of something that I mimic across all of my Android devices. And if you're asking, yes, I am rocking that dBrand grip case. I don't think nobody asked, but I'm showing you that I'm rocking that RoboSkin dBrand grip case. So if you want to check this video out, I'll be sure to link it down below. But let's go ahead and take a look at the home screen setup. Now, the first thing that jumps out at you, and everybody always asks, what is the icon pack that you are using? And I always use the same icon pack, and this is going to be called LineX. So let's go ahead and go into it. And here it is, LineX, as you see here, LineX. Now, all of these icon packs, you can just simply download from the Play Store, and then you can go apply them onto the launcher of choice that you are using. And we'll talk about the launcher a little bit later. So here is going to be LineX. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think this may be in paid icon. I think this may be a few bucks. It may be like $1.99, $2.99, whatever it is. I don't think it's expensive, and it could be free. I'm not 100% sure. But when you go to LineX, you basically apply it. It'll say apply to home, and then you'll be able to apply the icon pack to your home screen and across your phone itself. But the cool thing about LineX is it comes with templates. It comes with wallpapers that kind of goes along with your theme. Now, as you can see here, you have so many different colors when it comes to this icon pack. You don't want a background that has a bunch of colors and a bunch of stuff going on. At least I don't, because things just get a little bit too busy. And I prefer a more simplistic, minimalistic wallpaper. And this is basically something that you get inside of the LineX app. So when you download it, this will be your interface. If you have different things, you can share it, you can rate it, you can donate to the people who are showing out these good apps, man. Donate to the people. If you're using these apps, man, reach out to them and donate, man. I know I have before. So you want to go to wallpaper right here, and inside wallpaper in the LineX app, it basically has a bunch of wallpapers that you can use to go with your icon pack. Now, mostly me, I kind of stay up here with the little simplistic ones. They have a lot of colorful ones, definitely some pretty dope looking ones. And you can just kind of see what's going on with the icon pack. And this is the one I use right here. Very simplistic, keeps things simple, but it really brings out the color of those icons. And then, yeah, same thing like this one. This is kind of a more simplistic one as well. And just scrolling down, and then you get into your more realistic type pictures. You got a little Lambo right there. Got that lamb talk. And then you just going on, going down. And these are curated wallpapers that they've selected to run with your icon pack. So that's cool right there. Going over to the icons, you can see different icons that they have made for the actual applications. Now, the icon pack doesn't theme every single application, okay? So you have some things that it doesn't theme. For an example, look at my Elgato Control Center here. It doesn't theme it, but they will put like little borders around it to kind of make it seem like it's themed, even though it isn't. So that's kind of the way it is. Same thing with Digit. This app I use, Digit, that kind of saves money for you periodically throughout the time. Now, if you want to see what's exactly on my Google Pixel, let me know in the comments down below. I can do a what's on my phone, and we'll kind of keep it moving. But so as you can see, certain apps don't really have their own icon, so they'll kind of theme it to make it look like its own icon. So for the icon pack, we are rocking with LineX. Now with LineX, they do have a bunch of other ones that goes along with it. You can have, more color options. And I think they have different ones you can do. So this is all under the same LineX family. This is going to be the original one, but say you want a white icon pack, you want a more so bluish, purplish icon pack, there you go with lime line, you got red line, you got green line, sky line, you got orange line. So If you want to go deeper into the LineX icon pack, they have other ones as well, but I just kind of like this multicolor one. Always kind of catches people's eyes and always know that you got that customization when it comes to your home screen. So for the icon pack, that is going to be LineX. Let's go ahead and move also to the launcher. But before we move to the launcher, I just thought about that. Now, say for an example that you don't really care for the wallpapers that's in the actual LineX app. Another app that I always use for my wallpapers is going to be MLed.in. Now, they have a free version of this app, but they also have a pro version of the app. And I have the actual pro version of it. Now, I think, of course, this is another paid app. I think it's $1.99, but it's like a one-time charge. And I don't think it's per year or anything like that. I think if you just pay one time, you're done. And for somebody that's an Android person and you like to highly customize your Android phone, then this could be a dope little app to have because they have so many different wallpapers in here. And then you can go to kind of like what's hot right now, and you got all types. I'm talking about real to abstract. You can do so many different things. And then when you can go to break it down with the categories, you have 4K, abstract, animals, anime, cartoons, architecture, automobile, black and white, cityscape, illustrations, light, neons, minimal. I mean, all of these different breakdowns you can go to, you can do it. So let's just go to 4K because I love me a good 4K wallpaper. And you can just scroll and just choose one. And then when you click on it, say you click on this one right here, it's going to say, it's going to put the wallpaper, but it's not high definition yet. And there's a little button down here that says HD. You press the HD button, it'll process and it'll show you that true 4K when it comes to that wallpaper. So you can just do that, man. I mean, they have all different type of things. I mean, wallpapers for just about anything you can think of. And you can also search if you want to search for a typical thing. Say I'm typing in GTR. Well, it doesn't say anything, but just type in Nissan because you guys know I am a Nissan head. So, well, okay, it doesn't have anything there. Let's just go out to the more broad and type it in GTR. I don't know why it's not finding anything. I guess you got to type in automobile. I don't know. Nissan. There you go. And it's pulled up 2 Nissans. You got 370Zs right there. So you can kind of search and choose your wallpaper like that. And it's pretty easy. Once you find your wallpaper, you click on it. You can either download it and it basically download it, or you can just straight apply it, your lock screen, home screen, to both, or apply with the system. And maybe you might use some of that material U. Me personally, I do not like the material U and the way they change your icons. I'm always going to go with something custom like this. So that's going to be the icon pack. And also that's going to be the wallpaper app that I use if you don't really care for the wallpapers in the LineX app. Now, next thing up, let's go to launcher. And you guys already know, if you follow me and you follow my Android customization videos, I am using Nova Launcher. And that's basically a paid app. That's also another app in the App Store that has a premium version. So I've bought Nova Launcher probably years ago, and that's just kind of the way I have it set up. So you can then hold it, and then you can go into your Nova Launcher settings. And that's basically how you're going to be able to really customize your home screen. This is basically how you apply that. So you can go to look in the field, and then you see it right here where it says icon style. You click on the icon style, and then you can kind of apply what you want to do for your icon pack. And then this has many different, man, Nova Launcher almost deserves a video for itself because they have so many settings that goes into Nova Launcher. It's absolutely just crazy. You have your home screen settings, you got your app drawer, your folders, you can modify your search, your look and feel, night mode, gestures if you want to do certain things. You got your notification badges, you can change the color of the actual notification badge. This truly lets you customize your Android phone to the max. And I always use Nova Launcher. I've been using it probably over, God knows, probably 10 years, man. They've always just been getting it done. But when I say you can customize your home screen, like down here, you have a search bar down here. So you can either go to one, this is going to search all of your apps. So say you got a bunch of apps, you don't really feel like folding, going through them. Maybe I want to type in FedEx and boom, FedEx pops up. You know what I mean? Or maybe I want to type in, I don't know, let's go to Twitch. And then Twitch pops up, or Twitter, you know what I mean? Whatever it starts with. And that kind of makes it a little bit easier in case you have a bunch of apps and you don't feel like fooling through it. And when you have these icon packs, sometimes it's hard. It takes a while so you can kind of figure out what app is what, just because it's themed, so it looks a little different. But, you know, that's a little search bar. Now you can take this search bar off, but I find it pretty useful. Same thing over here with the date. Say I want to go to the date. All I do is just click that right there, and it's going to bring up Google Calendar. You can switch this to have weather. You can switch it to show to your apps. You can kind of customize this the way you want to in search in the Nova settings. So here it is, search. and you can kind of customize it however you want to and put whatever you want on it. You know what I mean? You can add different things on it. You know, you got the search providers. You can kind of change the search provider if you want to. I'm going to go to Google and change this down here. So that's kind of, I should have been meaning to do that, but I didn't do it. So that's kind of what's going to be with the Nova Launcher. Also, one thing that I have that's a shortcut on Nova Launcher is me double tapping the blank space. It automatically pulls up my settings. So I don't have to kind of fool with going down here, double swiping, hitting the settings. No. So when I'm on my home screen, I double tap a blank space and it goes straight to my settings. Now, the way you can customize that is you go here, gestures and input, and this on your home screen, you can do all of these gestures to actually do a command. So you got to swipe up. Of course, it goes to my app drawer, swipe down. It's going to expand my notifications. Double tap, as you can see here, is settings. Double tap and swipe. I have my Philips Hue. Double tap and swipe down, 2-finger swipe. So all of these you can do on the home screen, and it's going to perform a certain action that you want it to perform. So Nova Launcher is just, man, it really lets you open up and customize your phone the way you want to. Easy to do. Sit down, tinker with it, get it all the way set up that you want it, and then you can simply back it up. You go to backup and restore, and then you can simply back up your whole layout. So say, for example, if you got to wipe your phone or do anything like that, you can just restore it straight from Google Drive. Save it off of your phone just in case you do have to do like a fresh reset or something like that. So make sure you save it off of your phone, and that'll be a good look right there. So Nova Launcher, like I said, that thing really deserves a whole video in itself. I may do a video just explaining Nova Launcher alone, but that's the launcher that I use. But of course, you can use Action Launcher. You can use Niagara Launcher. There's so many launchers out there that you can use. I just use Nova because it's what I'm used to, and they just continually do improvements to make it just function a little bit more better. And as my home screen set up right here, you see I have my main dock. That's going to be the main apps that I use: phone, messaging, email, Google Chrome, and then I have my camera, and then you also have the apps that I mostly use on a daily basis. So my social medias, Play Store, photos, Google Maps, my home, my bank account information. So these are all the apps that I use on a regular basis. These are my most frequently used apps. Everything else, boom, I can just go down here, search for the app, pull it right up. And for my widgets up here, I just simply have a Google Time widget, and I also have the Google Weather widget. Now, the way you get those is just hold your home screen down, and then you're gonna go to, first to get the time, you're gonna go to the clock widget. And as you can see here, you can choose any clock widget that you want, but I just chose this stacked one because it saves a little bit of space on my home screen. And then you also can go down here to the Google section, and then you choose your Google Weather, 3x2 or a 4x3, and boom, and pop it up there. Now, normally you guys see me use like a big weather widget. What I found out about those weather widgets is they just run a little bit too much in the background, and it was just draining too much of my battery. So I was like, you know what? I'm just get rid of it, tap on the Google Weather, and this is gonna bring it up in the web browser, and I'll check my weather like this, and this is perfectly fine without having some type of third-party weather widget that's continually draining my battery. Nobody wants that. You see what I'm saying? So this is the setup of choice that I have, and yeah, that's basically it. All one screen. Of course, you know you got that always on display right there. And let me get up in the phone real quick, and there it is, my little man on the home screen. And yeah, this is my setup. So let's go ahead and recap real quick. We got Nova Launcher for the custom launcher that's on the phone. The theme pack is going to be called Icon X. You can simply go in the Play Store, and then you go here and just type in Icon LineX. I'm sorry, not Icon X. So LineX, and boom, you search for it. Boom, LineX icon pack. And then, like I said before, you have all of the different LineX apps. You know, the icon packs that you can download if you want a custom color. And for the wallpapers, I have a LineX wallpaper that's built into the LineX app. Or if you want to use a different one, you go to amulet.in and you can rock with that. So that's a dope wallpaper app. But that's going to be my customization. And I hope, sorry the video had to be long, but I like to go in detail with these because there's always so many questions that people ask about these customization videos. So hopefully I answered everything that you had about this setup. Of course, you can change the grid. You can change how many apps that you allow on the home screen. I think this grid right here is a 8x5 home grid. So you can of course change it 9x, you can change it wherever you want to, but for me and the widgets that I have set up on it, 8x5 widget is exactly the dimensions. That's what's working with mine. So if you have any further questions about this setup, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. Ask me, I will get back to you ASAP. But until next time, man, y'all be polite, be nice, and do the YouTube things, man. Hit that like button and definitely comment down below if you got any questions. Also hit that subscribe button and turn that bell on because we are getting to more Pixel 6 Pro content. But until next time, everyone be safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.